everyone, it's Sunday, May 11th, 2014. It's Mother's Day, and I'm down here in Garrettsville. And figured I'd take some videos and pictures of the cleanup, because they've actually started to make some progress on it. As you can kind of see early here, this is the old Chicken Chapter building right in front of me. And that's what's left of the building that we've been able to tear down yet. I'm not quite sure why they haven't gotten that down yet, to be honest with you. But the elementary school has really decorated this fence out here in front with all these drawings of the rebuilding effort. This is a big pile of rubble that probably should not be where it's at. They've had the fence right here out onto the road ever since the fire happened, and when I got up here today, it's kind of like halfway in between the sidewalks. I guess the sidewalk's kind of sort of open, but this is about as close as I've ever been to any of these piles of rubble since the fire started. But you can see where they've made some progress. This lot over here was the one real peach building once upon a time. I can get around it, there we go. And they've had this area cleaned up here for about a month now or so, but the rest of the area they've been waiting on insurance companies and the EPA to come in and decide whether or not it was okay for them to come in here and do something about this, which I'm sure is frustrating for everyone involved. I know that everyone around here is getting pretty tired of seeing about burnt out husks of buildings all over the place. Here's the Michelin building that survived. Not much going on in there now. Probably will never be again. I don't know if they're planning on tearing this building down or not when they're all said and done with. This is a big change right here. I'm not quite sure what this used to be anymore. I think this was like a barber shop or something in this area. I'm not quite exactly sure, but they've gotten that area cleaned up. There's a big pile of rubble there they're going to have to get rid of. But they got dumpsters all over the place right now. But right here, see all the debris and stuff still on the road, or in the parking areas anyway. So, still kind of a mess up here, but it's starting to look a little bit better. It's gonna take a while though, but there's finally got around this building. So this used to be the hardware store, and that's where it used to basically just that wall there, and whatever those are over there. I'm not sure what that used to be. I guess that was like the second floor. Second floor was up there, I think. I don't know exactly what those structures were over there anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna walk around into the center street now. Go ahead and walk around, show you where things are different. There was debris all the way out to the road here, so they've gotten some of that cleaned up. And see, that's just the one wall now. And up here, behind here was the old food pantry, and the building was standing, kind of. The last time I was up here, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now it's not. So they managed to take the rest of the old food pantry building down. This garage building, as you'll see, getting around here. All the traffic, my God. But this is the old parking lot up here where they had the prayer service. I guess that was a month ago today, because that was the 11th. So that was a month ago today that they had that, and they've since torn up this parking lot. I'm guessing that had something to do with it. But yeah, this parking lot did not look like this a month ago. So they're doing some damage up here while they're cleaning up, I guess. But you know, I guess we'll take that over having an entire block look like it has for the past month. This is lovely. They probably should have this parking lot roped off or something so people don't hurt themselves up here. I probably shouldn't be allowed to be back here with all this twisted, rusted metal. But I am anyway. But yeah, that's the back of the Michelin building there. So yeah, they made some progress. Still a long way to go. I think they're still going forward with their plan to have everything cleaned up on Memorial Day, so they're running out of time on that. That's only 2 or 3 weeks away. But, you know, it looks a lot better than it did even a week ago. So, we're making some progress. Getting there slowly but surely. Here's the rest of that building. Where am I on time? I still got like 3 minutes, alright. So I'll be able to go around the entire block in this one video. Lucky you guys. Alright. So, still not sure what they did to the side of this building here. All the siding that's back there in that one pile was on this building. I'm not quite sure why they're taking all the siding off. But that's been going on for, well, it's been like that for about 2 weeks now. But, yeah. That's not very pretty, so they're gonna have to get rid of these buildings. So, I'm sure that'll be coming here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Don't really want to have that sitting around for Summerfest, I don't think. Summerfest is still actually a month and a half away, but they were talking Memorial Day before Summerfest. So, And then there's some questions about whether or not these buildings had basements, actually. And I didn't know, but it sure looks like right there in that hole where there's supports holding up the floor that there was a basement in at least the Chic and Chappie building. That's what this one was. And so I'm not sure if there's anything under there that they had to get rid of or anything like that, but that's a pretty big hole that I wouldn't want to fall into. So I'm glad I'm on this side of the fence. So, alright, well, I've walked around the entire block, so I guess that's about as much as I had to show you. And I hope everyone's having a good day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one.